All right, let's go. Welcome to the Drop Lounge. I am your host, Chris Chan, aka Cowabunga, and I'm here with Sergio, Chief of Collectors Experience at Fanable. What's happening, Sergio?
Hey, Chris, good to see you again, guys. This is a very exciting drop. It's titled 9.8s and Beyond, and it's very special, right? Every single comic book in this drop is graded at least a 9.8, meaning, guys, we have plenty of CGC 9.9s, which is very difficult to get. Actually, I'm glad you pulled that up because that way we can go ahead and talk about some of these comics, right?
Yeah.
Um, Also, guys, I do want to mention, please, we're giving away a free mystery case to one of the viewers, right? So we pinned to the top of our Twitter page, we pinned this live stream. So if you're watching this live stream, go to our Fanable Twitter profile and just simply like and retweet. That's all you need to do to qualify. Every week, we pick a winner on Fanable Fridays show with a Millie Tees. And it always tends to be a community member, right? A collector on the app or someone that we know from Vivi or Candy Digital, one of those communities. So it's really always great to see that. Let me see.
I
Actually, I
love that.
just did. Yeah, it's spinned now, right?
I was just
Um,
hanging out with O'Milly earlier. We did. He was in one of his spaces before the tailgate, so I got to hang out with the crew, chilling and relaxing. I love their banter and their back and forth and the vibes. It's a lot of fun.
Love them, Millie. We were just at the tailgate party right before this live stream with O'Milly, and we talked a little bit about the drop. We got to chat with Jan. He always has a lot of cool things to share with the community, right? He really understands the comic books and the culture, the story. We were talking about Batman 423. He also did some investigative work for us for the mystery case. There's some really cool things about this particular design. In fact, if you click on that banner there, right? Yep, click on that and then click on the
Ooh.
next image there. Yeah, that one, right? If you look at this mystery case design, it should remind you of a slab, right? Here,
That's so
of a
sick.
of a CGC slab, right? But in mystery case format, right? So an impossible brief, like always, they hit another home run.
So
Another
good.
home run.
I
Knocked
know
it
they're
out.
making it where I want to buy every single case and not open it. Like it's getting to the point where they're so good and they keep topping their stuff. Now I know you gave us some alpha last week at the end of the stream talking about this, and my guy, like it's so good. I thought the Star Wars one was great. You had a hologram. Now we've got a transparent CGC case. Like it's amazing. It's amazing. Yo, comics and crypto in the house. Let's go. All right.
Let's go. Comics and crypto always holding it down for us. Yeah, no, Impossible Brief, like always, they do a fantastic job with these mystery cases. There are some Easter eggs on the label. So for those that are, you can't see the fine print from a distance, but for those that are keen eyed, zoom in, you'll see some things that are pretty cool on there. Obviously on the label, you can see it says Fanable Comics #1, right? But there are a lot of cool things about this mystery case design that is just amazing. So you can see through it. You got the label right in front of the vault, right? Just another beautiful. And by the way, guys, I don't want to forget. Next week we have another drop, like we always do, right? Thursday at 2 p.m. And like I always do in the Drop Lounge show, there will be. I'll give you the title of next week's drop. I'll tell you a little bit about it. You're gonna love it. Like always, I drop some hints. So if you see what's behind me, that'll give you some hints. Okay.
I love it.
But
Hey,
yeah.
I was hanging out on the Twitter space with O'Milly T and the rest of the crew, and they're trying to get some alpha out of me from you. And I'm like, man, you know what? Sergio holds it pretty close to the chest. In fact, almost every time we come on the stream, I'm just like genuinely surprised like what the drop is going to be and what's all about it. So it's you hold it close, man. I appreciate it. The
Yeah,
suspense is there.
we keep these secrets locked like we do with the comics at the Brinks Vault. There's Sean Berg. Hey, how's it going, Sean? I think last time you chimed in through Facebook, this time through YouTube. Good to see you again here. We're
Yeah,
also, by the way, we're live streaming this on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, guys.
that's right. 3
Will
locations
there
today.
be? Woo, did you hear what King Marquis asked? He said, "Will there be a Fanable Comics number 2?" Woo! You know what? No reason why they can't be a 9.8 and beyond part 2 in the future, right? So that's not a bad idea.
I like
Actually,
that,
wouldn't it be cool if we actually create a Fanable Comics number 1 comic book, huh?
bro.
I can come up with
Never
something like
say
that.
never. I would love to see that.
That would be cool.
We got a
But
lot of stuff in this drop.
yes, guys, so only 98 mystery cases. And the reason we made it 98 is because 9.8, right? CGC 9.8, 98 cases. We want to kind of go with that. Now, there's only 96 available. And those who are familiar with our process, we get 2 mystery cases that we set aside for the giveaways. One is for the Humilities, his giveaway, and then one for one of you watching this live stream right now. All you got to do is like and retweet the stream that's pinned to the top of our Twitter page. That's all you need to do to enter. And then we'll reach out to you, ask for your Fanable profile, and we'll airdrop you the mystery case.
Let's go.
Yes, guys. So this one is only $125. Now, I say only because if you understand the value and what we're offering, right? So many
Right.
CPC 9.9s. We have some 10.0s. We have some very generous buyback offers. I think you'll understand what I mean by that, right? So, granted, we've had $50 drops, $75 drops, but this one at this price point is a very fair price, guys. So anyhow, now if we let's talk about a few things. One is the 90% fair market value. Any item that you open, don't forget we offer 90% instant buyback offer from the moment you open it. No item there's not a single item that you won't get a $50 buyback offer at the very least. At the very least. Look at the studio. Isn't that a beautiful studio that Chris
It's set up for like motion sensor. So I was just chilling right here, and all of a sudden it just like I gotta exercise, and I sit behind my computer too much. So
love that studio, and it has those lounge vibes, right? Drop lounge
yeah,
vibes.
it's all about the lounge vibes. I'm about to redeem actually one of the comics that I have in my portfolio in Fanable, so I can place it here, and I'm excited because I know like there's so much thought that's been put into the way it's delivered. So I'm really excited to kind of see it come to me. So
I'm glad you mentioned that. For anyone watching, when you redeem remember, all these are physical comics, right? So when you land one of these, you can choose to redeem them. They're all stored at a Brinks facility in New York City. They're all insured, right? But if you choose to redeem it, what we do is we package it in a Fanable branded box. We put a sticker inside the box as well, and we ship it out and we pack it, very nicely and protected. So,
it's really great labeling. It looks really good, dude. It looks fantastic. This is one of the ones that I've got in my vault that's currently hanging out, secured by Brinks. Man, I love that. I love seeing the logo on there. So yeah, this right here I own and is hanging out. I do have it listed right now for $77 in the market, but I can list
buy
it.
that from you. Who knows?
That's true. That's true.
That one's a Jim Lee. The art from that is from Jim Lee. In
love
fact,
this one.
the issue before this one, X-Men #1, holds the record for the most comic books ever sold by a single issue. if I'm not mistaken, they sold 6 million copies of X-Men #1, the issue before this one. It
Wow.
still stands at the as the world record. No one's ever gotten even close to it. Spider-Man #1 which was published back in, I believe, 1990 or 1991, and it was drawn by Todd McFarlane. That one sold like 3 million copies, right?
Wow.
But this one sold 6 million. Well, the one before this one, six
Yeah.
million copies. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I love Sergio. You're just like a plethora of information. You're just like bam, bam, just pulling out the stats like it's amazing, dude. Yeah, I could unlist this and then redeem it, and I think that's what I'm gonna do there. And we should do that on stream sometime. Actually, I should just go ahead and unlist it and then redeem it. Go through that process. That would be
Absolutely
fun.
right. You unlist it first, right? Because if you have it listed in the marketplace, you can redeem it. But once you unlist it, you can redeem it, and we'll ship it out to you anywhere in the United States. So for those watching right now, Fanable is limited to the United States only, but it will be available globally. We're working on that. Just bear with us. We obviously want to make this a worldwide platform, but right now we're limited to the US only. How's the chat doing? Any comments? Any
Yeah, they're all in here hanging out. We got Sean that just mentioned that they sold a book on Fanable today. Let's go. Let's go. I
Sean,
love seeing
let me ask you, Sean. Is it one of the ones that you submitted, or is it one that you got from the mystery case? Would love to know, because I know you've sent in a few dozen physical books to Fanable. So I'd be interested to know if it sold, if it's one of the ones that you submitted. What else
Yeah,
we
that's
got?
cool. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate that. And then also cool, real quick, while we're looking through these comments here and hanging out, if you're just joining us, let's reset the room. Welcome to the Drop Lounge. I'm your host, Cowabunga, hanging out with Sergio. And we got to remind you, the drop is happening today. That's what we're doing here right now, getting ready for it. We got 17 minutes here until the buy now button will be available. 96 will be available for the community, with 2 of them that will be given away. Don't forget to retweet on X. Follow us on X, because that's where you're going to get at it and win with that retweet on there. And the last thing, super important, because as we're growing and we're developing, don't forget to head over to the App Store and make sure that your app is updated. Just make sure. You never know if it's been a minute since you've been on it. Just make sure as well for the Google Play Store. You can also do this on the desktop version, which is where we're looking at it right now. And Sergio's kind of taking us through everything. So let's freaking go. Welcome to the Drop Lounge. We're with you, Slops McFlops. Let's go. Drop day, baby.
Slaps McFlops or Discord mod, shout out. Thanks for holding it down on Discord. You're such a key person for our platform. So appreciate everything you do, Slaps.
Oh, and I appreciate the crazy screen name too. What other live stream do I get to call out somebody so awesome for all they do? Slop McFlops. It's a great day when you get to do that.
Absolutely. So, guys, I do want to mention. So, as we mentioned earlier, right? 98 items, $125. The countdown is, as soon as the countdown goes to 0, you'll see a buy now button. Just press it. There's a limit of 2, by the way, only two comics for the first 10 minutes. So you can purchase up to 2. After the first 10 minutes, that's when you can purchase as many as you want, just so you know. And I only say that because sometimes we've done 1 purchase limit, but for this one, there will be a 2 purchase limit, guys. And then at the 10-minute mark, boom, buy as many as you want. We got the biggest bro going for the silver. By the way, if you can scroll up a little bit so I can explain what he means by that, right?
Yeah.
And it should be on the right there, the very first row. You see? Yes, exactly. Guys, Marvel Comics #1. This is a cover replica, right? It's CGC graded, so it comes in the same slab, right, as a comic book, but it's infused with 1 ounce of real silver, right? And on top of that, it's a CGC 10, as you can see, which is an unattainable grade, right? Very few in existence. Marvel Comics #1 is the very first comic book from Marvel Comics ever. I think it was back in 1939 that it was published, and it was Timely Comics. It was actually named Timely Comics back in those days. Only a few years later is when they decided to rebrand from Timely Publications to Marvel Comics. But this is their very, very first book, featuring the Human Torch, and it also features the Submariner inside. Will case number 98 be its own collectible? Honestly, when you think about it, right? So I'm glad you mentioned that. King Marquis, every single comic book mystery case is individually numbered, right? From the number 1 to 98, right? And so number 98 will also be available. Keep that in mind, guys. Number 98 is going to be available. And in a drop like this, that would probably maybe that and number 1, right? Because everybody loves mint number 1. I pay a premium for it, right?
Yeah, I like
that. I would also pay a premium from 98 because it's perfect for this, right? 9.8, 98.
He says, do not.
Now,
agreed.
But what if it has the Grail, huh? Yeah, but you're right. I wouldn't open it until like maybe there's a handful of cases left, right? And maybe the chance of landing the Grail.
But I'm so with him, though. I mean, look at these unopened boxes I have, these cases. I have so many. Like that one would look so good right there. Oh.
Beautiful cases. Look at this, guys, and all from Impossible Brief. This is all from Impossible Brief. The designs, they knock it out of the ballpark. I mean, they use backgrounds that complement the case, right? The Indie Legends, right? Ninja Turtles, it's in the sewers, right? Galaxies Far, Far Away, it's in the outer space, right? You can see Gotham to Metropolis, splitting Gotham and Metropolis. Spider-Mania with those buildings in the background, right? 9.8, a secure vault, a CGC graded comics. I mean, we keep, as we refine the process, we look to elevate the experience of the mystery case.
I still love this one too. So good. So good.
This, the very first drop, right? Comics and Crypto curated collection was the first public drop, right? That's the first
for the public,
drop that anyone could purchase. And that was a success. So
I love this here, like when you can't buy it now and it sells out, that you can click here to view it in the market, which is so awesome. Just takes you over to the market page, and then all you gotta do is go down to the drop, and you'll be able to look through any of those and see right there. Oh, there's Comic and Crypto, and then bam, you can. So many types of things you can go through. I love just looking at the mystery cases. Look at that, 450. Let's see, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, guys. So I love that you're featuring this because the search function is something we put a lot of emphasis on, right? We want people to be able to filter things by what they're searching for.
Yeah.
How's the chat doing, guys? We have 12 minutes left. 12 minutes.
Yeah, let's try. Let's see what's going on, chat. How are we doing? We should actually, let's do a test. There's a beta version with the live right now where we can do some cool stuff. So who's getting silver today? Let's throw some dubs up in the chat. Let's throw a W in the chat if you're going for that silver. If you're going for that silver, throw a W in the chat. Let's see.
Throw that W, guys. Let's see. We're testing out some.
We're testing some stuff out with the beta. If you're listening, throw some W's in the chat, and let's see. Let's go. Thanks, Sean. Sean's going for that silver today. Slops and Flocks going for that silver today.
And does it show? Is it supposed to show it on screen?
Yeah, that's what I'm just clicking it on to see if we see anything come in here.
Cool.
Michael with that.
Guys, I want to remind you, stay until after the drop, because after the drop, I'll talk to you about next week's drop. I'll tell you a little bit about that, so you have an idea of what to expect for next. Oh, there you go.
That's cool.
I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, it works.
I like that.
Pretty cool. All right, so you can see the chat. Is that live? Is that what that is?
That's live, yeah. And it'll show you it's coming from YouTube and any of the other channels are X or Facebook. So yeah, thanks for the W's. Going for that silver, guys. We're going for the silver today. And I mean, there's so much more than that. There's a lot of great stuff happening in this drop. As we kind of
And
go back.
Chris, do you have the link to the Medium article? Maybe that would be a good thing to kind of review.
Yeah, we could pull that up. Let's take a real quick detour real fast to head back over to our 9.8 and beyonds. If you're just joining us, welcome in. We're sitting over here about 9 minutes, literally 9 minutes away, guys, from this drop. $125.
9 minutes.
96 will be available. That's right, because we have 2 of them that we're doing for giveaways. And who doesn't love a good giveaway? We love them. We love them. We love them. All right. Give me a second. Let me head over to our X channel. And I don't know, chat. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions. Sergio can now see all those on there and can answer them for you.
Chris, I did DM you and text the link to the article if that helps. Just in case it makes it easier. Okay, so we got Aaron in the house. King Marquis. Is that? I need glasses. AZN Wolfie. Yep. Someone say giveaway. Majin Jesus. Oh, I always see. Oh, am I frozen? I think I'm frozen.
Are you frozen?
Can you see me?
Oh yeah, you're frozen. You're frozen.
Oh my God! And what an image to be frozen on, huh?
Oh man. Let me see.
My God.
You're back. You're back.
All right, there we go. I love seeing Majin engage with us on Twitter, right? And I love I go in and comment too. Sergio is cosplaying as Elsa. That's
oh, now they're gonna tease you.
Absolutely. Flattering, right? The opposite of whatever flattering is, Sean. That's what that frozen image was. Don't forget, guys, there isn't much time left, so only 8 minutes and the drop. Remember, there's a 2 purchase limit for this one for the first 10 minutes. Richard is in the house. Richard, as some of you know, he's a 3D artist extraordinaire because what he does is he takes 3D objects on either VVverse or McFarlane Toys Digital, and he creates these beautiful masterpieces. Sean is actually okay. So Richard is speaking Spanish now. Hola, Richard, ¿cómo está? Sean, 2 at once. Yes. So you can purchase 2 mystery cases at once. That is correct. You can purchase 2 at a time. Only for the first 10 minutes, though. After the, if you try to purchase 3, you can't.
That's super important. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after 10 minutes, assuming there's any left, which usually there's some left by the 10-minute mark, then you can go ahead and load up, as many as you want to purchase, guys. And that's typically what's been happening. The moment we hit the 10-minute mark, these things sell out. Also, the mystery cases themselves have been doing amazing in the secondary marketplace. I mean, all of them are above retail, which is nuts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so literally holding a case, it's amazing. Just that.
And there's only so many too. I think that's the other big thing is like I keep popping in. Look at Comics and Crypto. We just looked at the latest and the cheapest, and there were 3. Literally 3 available, and the cheapest one was $208 or something like that. So
wow, that's over 2x the retail price for that one. And some of them are like 10x. Like if you look at the Marvel Madness, that was a $50 drop, and I think it's like $400 or $500 floor price. It's really insanity. Aaron says, Aaron, my man, guys. Aaron is the man. I got to know him this week. Great guy, very knowledgeable. This ain't Pokemon. Everyone gets a chance. That's right, guys. The way you gotta look at this, if you get a Pokemon pack, right, and you open it and you rip it, for the most part, right, the value of what's in it, it's like 50 cents if you're lucky, right? And of course, if you get those big hits, right, it can be thousands of dollars. But with us, we guarantee that you will not have a single item that we won't offer you at least $50 for, right? So really cool stuff, something that we do just to kind of give people a peace of mind. So, worst case scenario, you get a $50 offer from us in the drop. Okay, so here's the Medium article. Obviously, the big book of this drop is Batman 423, featuring that beautiful Todd McFarlane cover. If you're a VV fan or even Candy Digital, you're familiar with this, right? Todd
Yeah,
Batman is the very first NFT on VV, and Candy Digital also has this cover, so you should all be familiar with that. When Pokemon Batman, actually, you know something. I won't say too much, but remember, guys, we have a trading cards category, and we are going to be doing a drop. And you better believe it will have Pokemon cards on that drop. We're going to have a trading cards drop in the future. Um,
Let's go.
that's
Let's
right.
go.
Aaron, no, Aaron, again, you'll hear more about Aaron in the coming days. 5 minutes to go. Thanks for the reminder. Actually, less than 4 minutes. What
Yeah.
is where are we at with this? I don't want people to.
Yeah, I'll switch back over to the other screen there. Give me a second here to stop streaming and bring us back. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see. Definitely less than 4 minutes left.
Woo,
Let me
3
open up my
minutes.
app. 3 minutes, guys. So don't get distracted. Stay calm. That's right. Stay
3
calm.
minutes. Stay calm, everybody. Stay calm.
That's right.
Making
One
sure
thing,
my
if
app is
we can,
updated.
for the next minute or so, let's go back to that Medium article so that we can just go do a real quick run through of the highlights, Chris.
Yeah. I just logged into my app. Guys, sometimes when you're not on the app for a little bit, you're logged out. So make sure you go check, make sure you're logged in so you don't miss the drop today.
Yeah, don't miss this one, guys. This one, don't miss this one. So yeah, guys, aside from the Batman 423, Chris, if you want to just go over to the Medium article real quick.
Oh, I
just
can't. I can't go back over to it right now.
okay, all right.
Sorry.
Well,
But
actually, so just go to the drop, and would you mind going over? Yeah, just like the first row right there. Yeah. So this is another one of our chases. This is a Batman 423 homage cover, right? It's also from Todd McFarlane. I believe the fair market value, which is in the Medium article, is like $537 or something like that. Chris, if you want to slide over to the next comic there.
Yeah.
Yep. And then another homage, right, from Monsters, Dracula, right? A Dracula version. Let's go over to the next one real quick, guys. This is a CGC 10.0 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a 10.0, guys. Let's go to the next one because we only have a minute and 30 seconds left.
Saw this one, the silver.
This is the CGC 10. This is another CGC 10, a Journey into Mystery. Let's go over to the next one there, Chris. Let's keep this ball moving. Yep. This is a CGC.
Look at that one.
Wonder Woman, signed by Todd McFarlane, another CGC 0.9.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. Yeah, look how many CGC 0.9s we got. Let's go over to the next one. Another 9.9. Let's keep, yeah. Oh, by the way, this one, only 2 in the world, population 2. There are only 2 CGC 0.9s with the Virgin cover. By the way, 49 seconds, guys. 49 seconds left.
Oh, man. Yeah, let's go back up here.
For that Wolverine comic, there's only 2 in the entire world that are signed and CGC 0.9 of that Virgin variant, okay? So if you land that one, you're landing something very, very exclusive, very unique. We have many CGC 0.9s in the double digits here. So everyone's a winner.
Guys. Hey, you know what helped everybody last time is when we counted down. I know a lot of people are distracted right now. We'll start now. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3,
2, 1.
All right,
guys.
Right now, go ahead.
Here we go.
And guys, don't forget, you can purchase 2 mystery cases if you want, 1 or 2. And then at the 10-minute mark, you can purchase as many as you want at the 10-minute mark. But, at the beginning, wow, already only 59 cases left, right?
Let's refresh this page and see if we can pull up.
Yeah, this is wild.
41
Okay,
available,
so
folks.
oh my God, 40 already, only 40. Only a few seconds in, and there are only 40 available. So this is
Holy
flying
moly.
faster than 36. Okay, there are only 36. There are only 33 cases left now, guys. So already over 2/3 of the, about 2/3 of the
32.
30. Oh my God. Okay, this is flying. Okay, yeah, it's going by quickly.
I'm so
Um,
contemplating getting one of these right now. I love the case so bad. I've got a great collection.
Yeah, and I'll be in the secondary, because I work directly for Fanable. I can't
Right.
purchase primary, and I would buy two right now if I was allowed. But I am gonna buy a mystery case in the secondary. So as soon as the 10-minute timer hits, I'm going out there and I'm gonna pick some up. 29 guys. There's only 29 cases left. So once we lift the restrictions, I think this thing is going to be flying off the shelf. So another great drop. Richard
Another
got
baby.
one. Richard got one. Um,
Let's
Majan scored
go.
2 of the 9.8 cases. I'm going to be looking in the secondary to pick up a case. That's for sure. Amazing.
Congratulations.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That
That
is
is
awesome.
awesome.
Good job. Good stuff. All right. So these are flying by quickly. There's only 26 cases left. Don't forget, guys, in 8 minutes, we lift the buying restrictions, right? And as we
22.
all 22. Oh my God. Okay, this is actually selling faster than I thought. Okay. So this is gonna be another sellout. At the 10-minute mark, expect these to disappear, right? 10-minute mark.
Oh, and
And
don't forget about rebounds too, guys. Rebounds. Right now, they just said 22. It's at 23. Sometimes they don't all the way go through, and you have a chance to pick one up. I feel, it's a sad thing when it doesn't go through. That's always not fun for the person on their side. But it gives a little bit of hope if you weren't able to get one in the first place. So, good luck.
that's right. And if you've been on Vivi, you know what rebounds are, right?
Spam.
Guys, just for those that are unfamiliar, if for whatever reason the purchase doesn't go through, that case that you were purchasing goes back into the drop, right? So that's what we mean by rebounds. So sometimes you'll see the number kind of fluctuate. Oh, there were a couple of rebounds there. Remember,
Yeah.
in 7 minutes, you can purchase as many as you'd like. Guys, what I want to do is I want to tell you, if it's okay, Chris, I want to tell everyone about a little bit about next week's drop. You guys
Oh,
ready?
please.
Okay.
Please do. Here, let me reset the room here. We'll come back and check on this in a second. But yeah, tell us what's happening next week.
All right, guys. Next week, another exciting drop, right? Thursday at 2 p.m., 1 week from today, right? We're going to have a drop called Mutant Mayhem, right? And if you see some popular mutants right here, right? Wolverine, right? Cyclops, you got Jean Grey. You get this comic that I own. This one is my copy, by the way. But you know what? I won't say so much. Okay, just guys, just next week you're gonna.
Like, you're just telling us all this good. Okay,
All
we'll
right,
wait. We can wait.
I'm not saying. Look, this is just my copy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just say I
Okay.
own this copy, and just make sure. Well, yeah, that's all I'll say on that. Another thing is, if you like Deadpool, right? You're gonna love this drop. So every mutant that you can think of,
What
right?
about, are there any teenage mutants?
There are
No
there are no
teenagers. Okay, this is
teenage
all
mutants.
adults. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
remember, Indie Legends that
That
featured
was epic. I know
Teenage
that was
Mutant
a
Ninja
huge,
Turtles. Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty much a Ninja Turtles drop, right? With some other
Basically,
comics in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
All mutant on the
So
X-Men side. Let's go.
we wanted to spotlight the X-Men and all the spin-off titles for this book. And I think guys, you're gonna love the Grail. You're gonna love the Grail. It's a
Dude, what is
big,
it,
big book. A big book
bro?
featuring tons of first appearances. Tons of first appearances. So you're gonna enjoy that one.
I can't
Turtles
wait
in
to
X.
see. I know, I've seen it. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Impossible Brief does. Like, are you kidding me? All I can think now is like claw marks or like, maybe laser or something through it or something cool. I know that they're going to break the mold with this yet again, I'm sure.
Oh, you're gonna love the mystery case design.
I
It's
can't
gonna,
wait.
it's gonna bring a lot of nostalgia. So though, yeah, it's a very nostalgic case. I'll tell you that much. You're gonna love it.
Okay, I like that. I'm already
Yeah.
formulating
So
into my head, this 90s kind of vibe, or something like,
yeah, guys, 21 available. I do want to say at the 10-minute mark, right? Don't forget. I do want to say one thing, guys. Remember, we have a ton of chases here in this drop, right? Don't forget, aside from the grill, we also have chases that are valued at $400, $500. Really a lot of great books. A ton of comics that are CGC 9.9s that are above retail value, right? Above the retail value of the cases. So I just want to put that out there. It's, whether you land the grill or not, you're going to love it. You're going to love this drop. And we have less than 4 minutes left. Less than 4 minutes left on this drop.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Sergio, this is 21 left on there. And I know you were kind of going through some of these books and we were kind of cruising. We kind of left off here. Did you want to kind of pick up?
Yeah.
With
Let's
these
go
ones
over
right
the
here?
Medium article just so that obviously the grill is always the highlight of the drop, but there are just so many books here that
Yeah.
just for those by themselves would be a huge deal, right?
I love it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's bring this up on stage.
Yep. So this is the big Todd, right?
Big Todd, that was so cool to see.
And that wasn't my idea. Someone else gave me an idea. You'll hear more about this person tomorrow. But as far as like the title, Big Todd, Little Todds. But the reason we call it Big Todd is because Todd Batman, right? Todd McFarlane. And if you go to the next chase, go scroll down further, you'll see. Oh, okay. Let's see. This, right above that one, that one right there, Spawn 230. Let's see, does it show it? This is Todd McFarlane doing an homage himself of his own book, right?
So cool.
And if you can scroll just a little down so you can see what the fair market value. Yeah, so the fair market value for this comic is $525, guys. By the way, less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes for this one. Before you get less than 2 minutes before the 10-minute restriction on purchasing is lifted.
You can purchase more. Yeah. How many more can you purchase? Just one at a time?
As many as you want. You can buy 1, 2, 10. I mean, assuming there are 10 that you can buy, right? But you can buy as many as you want. If you can scroll down to the next one, we have another homage. We call it another Little Todd, right? Mark Spears Monsters #2. This is another beautiful homage cover, but featuring Dracula instead. And we can go ahead and go to
kind of tapping out on us.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, right? That is a CGC 10.0. Guys, getting a 10.0 on a comic is, it's like a unicorn type of situation, right?
Medium crashed on us. Let me pull up the other website real quick, our Fanable one, and we'll just go back there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, less than 1 minute, and there will be no purchase limits, no restrictions in less than 1 minute, right?
Yeah, we're less than 1 minute. Let me look and see where we're at. 20 left.
20 left. Jeez. Wow, this is crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Case is so sick. Let's go over to the market. Anybody revealing anything? Anybody in the chat? Anything going on? Anybody revealing what's going on here?
And
we've got some cases for sale. Let's do lowest case here for this latest drop. Let's just look at this drop today. Here's what we got so far. All right, folks, already listening.
What is the time right now? Let's do a countdown because
we're probably 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Maybe less. It says 10 now. It's time. Maybe it was 3 seconds. So
okay, guys. So go ahead if you want to get yourself a case. You can. There's 18 left already. Okay, so these are flying. 16 left. Okay, wow. This is moving quickly, guys. Moving quickly. 16 cases left only, right?
Yep.
So, guys, like always, I want to thank you for participating in another one of our drops. Are there any comments, by the way, that can be highlighted there? If anyone's saying anything, would love if you have
Yeah, that's what I was looking to see if anybody picked anything up. I don't see anybody saying anything.
14 left, guys. Don't forget, you also have an opportunity to land a CGC 10, CGC
Yeah.
9.9. A lot of really, really great books in this drop. So, yeah, if there are any comments, let me know. If you have any questions, this drop is on its way to being sold out, guys. So, again, like always, thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting this drop. Next week, don't forget, Mutant Mayhem. It's an X-Men drop. It features some amazing grails. Oh, by the way, you know what? I want to purchase a case in the secondary. Okay. Let me go ahead and snap one up. There's one being sold for just $150, right? That's the
Saw that.
cheapest one. That's the cheapest one I could find.
Yeah.
Let me grab
You got
that.
150, you got 165, 166, 200, another 154 in there.
Absolutely. Let's see. I just got a